Why play Soraka Support? Well, she brings an absolute ton of healing. She can play incredibly aggressively in the laning phase. She's pretty easy to pick up and instantly do well with, and her global healing ultimate can swing many bad situations. However, she is skill shot reliant, so high mobility can be an issue, and grievous wounds will stop you healing quite so much. Soraka's passive makes her gain a huge chunk of movement speed when moving towards allies below 40% health. Soraka's Q is a skill shot which cools down a circle at a location. After a short delay, enemies in the circle take damage and are slowed. If Soraka hits an enemy champion, she is granted the rejuvenation buff for 2.5 seconds. This buff restores health and gives movement speed over the duration. This rejuvenation buff interacts with Soraka's W. Soraka's W heals a friendly champion. However, this will cost Soraka a chunk of her own health, but if this is used when Soraka has the rejuvenation buff, the health cost is greatly reduced. So every time you have the rejuvenation buff, you want to try and get one of these off. Also, this ability cannot be used if Soraka is below 5% health. Soraka's E creates a circle on the floor which damages and silences all enemies within. After 1.5 seconds, enemies within are rooted and take damage again. Soraka's ultimate is a global ability which gets rid of grievous wounds from all allied champions and heals them a good amount. If a friendly champion is below 40% health, the heal for them is increased by 50%. This ultimate restores a huge amount of health to your entire team. Soraka's main damage combo is to Q auto into W auto. However, she is more of a poker than a combo champion. So the main combo you're really looking to do is land a Q and then with the rejuvenation buff, heal your teammate. For Masteries, take this. It makes you a better support in every way. For build order, start Spell Thief Pots before getting tier 2 boots and a Moonstone Renewer. Following this, a Redemption, War Mogs, and Chemtech Putrefier are all great pickups, before finishing a build with any of these as needed. For skill order, start Q, then W, then E, before maxing W, then Q, then E, taking ult whenever you can. However, if you want to play more aggressive in lane, take more points into Q early. I quite like taking 3 points in Q before maxing W. For summoners, take Flash and Heal, Exhaust, Ignite, or even Barrier works too if your ADC wants the heal. Starting the laning phase, you are looking to play aggressive with your Q early. It does a lot of damage, and as long as you land it, you will heal back any poke you receive. Just make sure to be trading in short bursts, as you will lose most extended trades. When laning, try to avoid using your W unless you've landed a Q beforehand for the rejuvenation buff. At this point in the game, you can use your E to poke for extra damage. However, it is your safety ability protecting you from ganks and all-ins, so play safe if it's on cooldown. Keep poking and being incredibly annoying, dealing damage and healing both you and your carry back up. When you hit level 6, you can now swing fights in your team's favour all over the map. Just try to wait until the champion is below 40% health to make use of the better heal. Entering the mid game, you are a pure support, so make sure to be near your best carry. Keep funneling heals straight into them, allowing them to stay in every fight for much longer than normal. When it comes to team fights, you want to play the opposite of how you played the laning phase. In that, do not play aggressive at all. The main skill expression in your kit will be your E. Getting multi-target silencers off when assassins or tanks looking to engage can absolutely win fights immediately, and if you're able to layer this on top of other CCs to guarantee the route, you'll be doing your team a massive service. Other than this, spam Qs and keep healing your priority targets, and use ult when you will get most efficiency out of it.